So today it's a gloomy day, and I don't know why every time it's a gloomy day I get so excited and I get really hyper. And I know a lot of people don't really like gloomy days, but for me it's like the perfect time to stay home, get cozied up, and just do some things around the place. So that's what we'll be doing today. So first I'm gonna go ahead and just tidy up around the house and just put things where it belongs. And then second off, I'm gonna show you guys my garden, just everything that's been growing in the process. And yeah, the third thing we're gonna do is cook or bake. So depending how I feel after all that, I'm gonna either cook or I'm gonna bake. Are you ready? So for my everyday tidying up routine, I usually start top to bottom. So the first thing I like to tackle is my bed because it's just so easy to make, and honestly once the bed is made, everything else sort of falls into place. And also this new blanket that I got is so awesome. Like, it's really hard to wake up because it's just so cozy and I don't know, it feels so nice. Right after I make my bed, I usually just go in the bathroom and just tidy up all my makeup and things that are out of place because it's like the second easiest thing to tackle. Then we go ahead and start in the downstairs, and I like to do the dishes because I hate doing the dishes, so once I get that over with, it just makes everything else so much easier. And I usually like to give Yumi some water because she just loves water, but this time around she just wanted to look at it, so no wasting water. We are done with tidying up and it looks better than before, so that's all that matters. I know it wasn't like crazy cleaning, but to be honest, I feel like lately I just don't really care about cleaning and I just want to like tidy up and just get it over with. So anyways, so now that's done, and I actually am getting pretty hungry, so I think instead I'm just gonna go ahead and cook really fast and just sort of swap 2 and 3 together, if that makes sense. For today's menu, I am gonna go ahead and do some vegetarian patties, and I'm just gonna make it with rice. So it's gonna be a very easy recipe, and I love making this, especially when I'm just like tired of meat. So first you're gonna want to do your ancestral dance, so your ancestors will guide you through this process. And then you're gonna want about 4 zucchinis and 4 squash. But to be honest, I ended up only using 2 zucchinis because that was just a lot of patties. So as you could see, I'm just cutting off the tip of the zucchini or the squash, and then I'm just grating it with the cheese grater. Next, you want to go ahead and grab like a handful and then just start squeezing all the juices. The more juice you squeeze out of them, the more crispier it will be, so keep that in mind. I then transferred them back into the bigger bowl because it'll be easier when we mix it later on. We are going to be seasoning this with salt, pepper, garlic powder, dried parsley, and Italian seasoning. I don't have any direct or exact measurements, I just go by whatever feels right to me. And yeah, just follow your heart. We then add the 1 cup of flour and crack 1 egg. Sorry, little eggy. Once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and just start heating up the pan. For me, it takes a while for my pans to heat up, so that's why I just start the process. And I just start mixing up everything. So go ahead and use whatever kind of oil you want. I'm using vegetable oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and line up a dish with some paper towel, and I'm gonna be grabbing an ice cream scooper and just scooping that mixture into the pan and squishing it with my ice cream scooper. As for the cooking time, it's gonna take about 5 to 7 minutes until you see that it is brown, then it is ready. While I'm eating, I'm gonna go ahead and watch The House, and I don't know why, this is actually a very interesting film. I really like the 3 different stories. I think the second one is the most creepy, if I have to say, but the art style is just so amazing. And if you're in the mood for something creepy, definitely give this a try.
Yeah, well, I should be charging you for pitching that tent.
It's raining like crazy. So first off, I want to show you guys the lemons that have been growing, and does anybody know if it's like this? Is it considered a lime? I always thought it was considered a lime. But yeah, this is my lemons and I guess lime tree. I love this tree because, you know, tea with lemons is so good. And this fire pit we actually never used because I feel bad about the plants that are growing in there. As for the apple, we didn't even know we had an apple tree when we first moved in. It just started growing and we only have 1 single apple. So it's our baby. And the quinces, I didn't even know what a quince was until I moved in here. But as you can tell, they're pretty big and they need to be picked. I just don't know what to do with them, so I just leave them there. Moving on, we have some baby pears that are growing, and something's been eating it. I don't know what it is. I hope it stops. We also have some pomegranates that are finally changing colors, and it took forever to change colors. Like, we moved into this place, I think April, and it's finally showing some sort of color.
No one else has mushrooms?
Huh?
No one else has mushrooms? Can't be a good omen.
Well, I hope you had a good time hanging out with me today. It was such a perfect, gloomy and rainy day that I just wanted to film. And yeah, I hope to make more of these types of videos for you, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!